I welcome you all to these 2 days international conference on climate change and justice, global challenges and policy responses organized by Sub-Himalayan Research Institute. On this occasion, I would like to devote few words for today's host. Sub-Himalayan Research Institute, also popularly known as SHRI, is headquartered in Pune, a cosmopolitan and strategic city in the province of Bihar, India. This beautiful city lies in the heart of great Ganges, Mahananda and Kosi river basins with lovely climate and great historical and cultural past. SHRI is dedicated to research, discourses, education and general welfare of people, society and culture in sub-Himalayan region. A multi-dimensional institute, SHRI formulates ideas, undertakes empirical studies, theorizes and disseminates knowledge through research, seminars, webinars, lecture, training, workshop and publications. Founded in late 2018, the institute has accomplished more than 4 years of its voice. Despite the difficulties and challenges the world has faced in these years, SHRI has been able to take up various activities involving research projects, research training and workshops, research affiliation programs, innovating scientific equipment for farmers, development dialogues, memorial lectures, and supporting just movements for development of sub-Himalayan region, etc. We would like to inform that several distinguished personalities who have achieved a lot in their field of work across the globe have come on SHRI's platform in different ways in these years. Presently, we are working on to organize an international sub-Himalayan festival in the beautiful city of Pune and a national seminar on Indian national movement. We intend to organize more seminars, webinars, debates and discussions, paper presentations, memorial lectures, conferences and symposiums, conduct more training programs and workshops, and innovate new equipments for benefit of general public in coming days. Now, with all humility, I would request Dr. Pratyush and Amrik, the project coordinators of the Climate Change and Justice Project, to take over the stage and guide the event further. Thank you, everybody.
A very warm welcome to all our guests. It is indeed in a very opportune moment that an international conference centered around climate change justice is being organized by us. Climate change is perhaps the biggest long-term crisis that humankind is facing currently. The idea was mooted in the first close meeting with Professor Ratneshwar Mishra, facilitated by my friend Madan Mishra in Patna last year. Immediately thereafter, I roped in my friend Emery to join and the ball started rolling. All work has been done by us as a team with special assistance given by Professor Manindranath Thakur and Dr. Raman. It is also pertinent to highlight that SHRI is located in Bihar in India, which is largely an agricultural economy and especially vulnerable to climate change affecting lives and livelihoods of millions. It thus requires greater scientific attention and coordinated action at both global and local levels. Much of the research and impact of climate change, which we are already witnessing, need better research, recording, planning, and coordinated action from all stakeholders, and not just that of the state. If the state is slow to respond, it becomes the responsibility of citizens and civil society organizations to take the initiatives in their own hands for their better present and future. It was also the message of Gandhian constructive work.
I am also myself deeply convinced that civil society, that we should not wait for states or public authorities necessarily to think through and to act to face the undeniable challenges prompted by climate change. If the sub-Himalayan region is struck by the consequences of climate change, this is by no means an isolated case. Many other regions of the world also. When my dear friend Pratyush shared the idea with me of a conference on the topic of climate change, I was immediately on board. As we are both lawyers, we inevitably thought immediately about the role of the law and lawyers to ensure that the process of environmental and ecological transition is both effective and fair to everyone. We then had at least the topic, climate change justice, how to ensure it, how to secure it, how to guarantee it. But we also immediately realized that the law itself is not enough, that we need to share views and debate on these issues across disciplines. And this is our great pleasure to see that today many from different backgrounds and different parts of the world agreed to participate and contribute to this conference.
During our own research, as well as on the multiple interesting topics on which the panelists will be presenting, we would be struck that much of the challenges being faced locally are also being faced globally. It is then an opportune moment, not just for holding this conference, but also for a global solidarity to emerge for climate change action. Hopefully, this conference can help attract attention for research, awareness, and coordinated and comprehensive action on vulnerable ecosystems in India and the rest of the world without much ado. With these few words, we should now move right away to the debates, and first of all, the keynote speech that Professor Ratneshwar Mishra kindly accepted to deliver to kickstart our conference. Thank you. And thank you all for being here today. We wish you all a very nice conference.